Hello, everyone. My name is Charles Dean, and I am one of the joint partners here at Vision Tech Solutions Incorporated. Today, we will be discussing the ethical considerations and draft a code of ethics. Like I said, my name is Charles Dean, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So, we're going to start with the context. Like I said, I'm a joint partner. My partner is Jordan Taylor, and he deals with the marketing, the inventory management, finances, and maintaining the physical premises. Jordan Taylor, he is an amazing individual, and I could not have ever dreamt of doing it by myself. So I want to thank Jordan especially. So kind of getting into the context behind it, we are an AI business where we have this vision tech solution where it's an AI enabled prescription glasses, basically where the glasses are AI generated. They have certain aspects that not any normal glasses would actually have. It's like kind of having a smartphone in your glasses that you don't have to physically just have in your phone or in your pocket at all times. So a few of the features are a heads-up display inside the lens and the frames with audio and video recording. This also comes with a few concerns. These concerns are increasing ethical questions from customers and investors about kind of like this privacy aspect, which no one wants to invade and no one wants something done to them that they want done to themselves. So, but a good thing that we are very proud of to have is a growing success of $5 million annual sales, where we have approximately 10 employees with this. Moving forward, we have these ethical considerations. So, a few of these ethical considerations are privacy, surveillance, data security, and transparency. First, with privacy, is the risk of recording without consent. This idea of when you're walking around with these AI generated glasses and you're able to record and you have that stuff pop up in your visual premise, it sometimes can feel as privacy is being invaded, as if you were walking on the street, if you were in the classroom. So this risk of privacy is an invasion. Then we have surveillance, this potential misuse within the workplace, the schools, and public places. People can get caught cheating, they can try to steal information, and this is all something that builds true ethical concern from us and my team around me, which kind of leads into this idea of data security, of this collecting data and invulnerable to breach and misuse that. And that's again something we don't want to do. That's of high concern to us, and we are aware of this. And transparency, that users may not hide the AI features when they are active. So when you have your AI features on and they're recording video or they're recording sound, you have to show something so that everyone knows that AI is being used and that it is transparent to everyone. It's not being hidden. With that being said, there is a verse from the Bible that I think this really strongly connects to, and it's Luke chapter 8, verse 17. For nothing is hidden that will not be made manifest, nor is anything secret that will not be known and come to light. This comes with the idea of the misuse of recording tech will eventually be exposed. God has a plan for us, and God is the Almighty, that whatever we do wrong, I strongly believe, and as the verse says, it will become to light. So we want to try to limit this idea of hiding and trying to use it for the wrong good. Now we're gonna get into my personal reflection, how I would feel around others using them or wearing them, trying to, I guess, in a sense of if I was on the outside. So my 2 points that I state is I would feel uneasy if I didn't know whether I was being recorded or not, and that I would be concerned about constant surveillance in public areas. Like I said, people don't, not all the time, are comfortable with being videotaped, and I am one of those people who know that, and I can connect with the people around me in my community that can understand that. This matters because it's the trust and respect between people that it could erode and it can diminish. Because if people are in constant standoff and constantly worried that someone's recording them, people can grow distant, and that's not what we're looking for. And then we have this perspective on AI from an outside source where he talks about where he warned against placing too much faith in the human-made machines of reason. then leading into this idea of technology must serve humanity, not replace human responsibility. We use AI, we use machines to help us, not replace us. Now, with all that being said, with understanding all of the negatives that can come about it and things that need to be considered, we have a draft code of ethics. These are the principles that will come with the idea of hoping you guys will understand the importance and what can come about from these glasses. So from our reading, Beyond Integrity, third edition, 2012, it actually states, in fact, sometimes utilitarianism and technological ethics are used interchangeably. The most common form of utilitarianism today is that the act that produces the greatest good for the greatest number is the moral thing to do. This was done on page 32. And basically, in layman's terms, what this means is that moral choice is one of the best things, the most is the one that brings the most good or happiness to the most people. So, that kind of previously being said, doing the next right thing. Don't misuse the power. A great quote that I loved hearing growing up was from Spider-Man. It says, with great power comes great responsibility. And this is a great power that has to be followed by a great responsibility. So, starting with number one. Privacy respect. Obtain consent before recording or collecting data. Number two is transparency, clear indicators when recording or AI display is active. Security, protect user and bystander data with strong safeguards. Fairness, strive for accessibility and prevent misuse against vulnerable groups. And then finally, we have this idea of accountability. Regular reviews to ensure compliance with ethical standards. We are hoping that through our team discussion, through team meetings, that this draft code of ethics, that these principles that if people follow will help clear up all these negative considerations that have been brought up in the hopes that we are able to push this through and bring everyone together and get rid of the concerns that follow. So to conclude, I would like to hit a few points on it. The first point being AI-enabled glasses at the end of the day, bring innovation and responsibility to us all. It is a great step in the AI community. It's a great step in the manufacturing of glasses. We believe a lot can be brought from this. We have a few ethical concerns, as previously mentioned, like privacy, security, trust, and fairness. Our draft code of ethics, though, we do hope can act as a roadmap and can help clear up some of these things. Now, our next step before I close out is to collaborate with stakeholders to refine policies in the hope that we can further grow our business. So to close things off, I would like to read from Proverbs 21, verse 3. To do righteousness and justice is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. The business practices matter just as much as what is seen on the outside. We have to do the right thing, and I believe we are working into that progress. Thank you guys for coming.